positions, boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Down low. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs. Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
They grab their own miss. Gobert. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For 3, Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is. You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Fires for 3. Another shot. Gobert dishes to Towns. Here we go, one-on-one. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Williams. Irving's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
There's the 3. Kept alive. Towns kicks to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From past the arc, trains the 3-pointer. Edwards got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Doncic against Conley. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Out to Doncic. From deep 3-point land, the long distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 10.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
They get the rebound. Out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's Edwards on the wing. The three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
He doesn't get the second one. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And the shot is good.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Edwards inside, working on Jones. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Tries again. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Minnesota on top, up 3. In the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Brown wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. The 3 for Doncic. Minnesota with the rebound. Now Brown. The fader. Offensive rebound. And Anderson is right there.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Doncic throws it down.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Over in the corner, Brown. That one rolling around and rims out.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a 3-point Dallas lead. Here's McLaughlin. An easy 2 points on the layup. McLaughlin's got his first basket. Craig, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Irving against Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Luka taking it in. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
The Mavericks trailing. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Powell, the pass to Kerr. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
Alexander Walker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Curry attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Here's McLaughlin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. McLaughlin's got 11 points. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Good work there as it goes. Reeves got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Here's McLaughlin. Offline with his 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 3. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber is out there with Green. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Curry in at the 1.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season. The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and they'll keep possession. 6 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Powell. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. The Mavericks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Curry, here we go. They kick it out to Green. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. The second chance effort. Back to Green. Tries yet again. The shot, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation. Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Minnesota leading by 19 points. Dallas moving it around. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Drops in the tray.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Jones.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Outside, Towns. Takes it inside, and Jones sends it back. And here's Edwards from the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Doncic kicks to Jones. Doncic outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Irving with the drive. He gets it in there. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Fires from deep. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Conley the pass to Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. It's stolen by Jones.
Well, they've been making plays like this all night. Sharp defense, not taking any possessions off.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. 22 is their biggest lead. Edwards controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Boy, I love the hustle from Edwards that time. Excellent anticipation on the offensive glass.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Kyrie Irving, 5th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Doncic with the steal.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 35.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Dishes it to Conley. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. The drive by Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense, and when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels, and given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 40 points.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. It doesn't go for him. Williams with the defensive effort. And Doncic throws it down.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in. Didn't let it go awry.
Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And they double up Doncic. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 20. Here's Alexander Walker, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Brown. A special move before the shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this on the way.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From downtown, drills it from outside. Doncic has got 56 points in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Here's Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Conley scanning the floor. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Smart and Bain run the wings. Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And that one's good. Green.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Doncic. Now here's Irving, defended by Smart. 6 to shoot, goes up on the baseline. Irving, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, BA, that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Now here's Doncic. From the arc to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. It's Smart on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Left side, Green. Doncic deciding where to go with it. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Smart with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's Adams. An easy 2 on the layup.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Can they get it? And it's laid up and in by Irving.
The defender simply couldn't keep up with his speed, so he cruised on in for the layup. That's such a beautiful move.
Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Right side, Bain. Fires the 3. Oh, planks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The drive by Irving. It's deflected. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Adams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Green finds Irving. Back to Green. Hook loose. Pass to Irving. Over Smart. Here's Green. And it's in there. Green's got 5 points.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Williams misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Williams a screen on Smart. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Smart. Irving for 3. Pure from three-point range. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Crafty move. Morant with the slam.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Here's Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Lively.
Shoot it, shoot it.
And here's Doncic. Shoots a fadeaway. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
And here's Morant outside. They get it again. Here's Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Steven Adams at the line for two.
He's off on the second. And they're on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Smart for three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
They've got Seth Curry, Maxi Kleber out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Kennard. Another shot. Tries again, going inside. Good on the shot. The Mavericks leading. Here's Jones. Clark grabs the board. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Tillman, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Curry passes to Holmes. The kick out, Curry. Outside Jones. Hardaway on the wing. The three is up. And the Mavericks, another three.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Kennard on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Kennard against Hardaway. And it's Kennard on the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hardaway. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Kennard. Back to Rose. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 6. Offensive board. And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's gotten his second bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And Rose has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. And he comes up with a bucket. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Kennard outside. For 3, on target from range. Kennard's got 7.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. There's the drive. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Here's Hardaway, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tillman with a screen. Let's go with a 3. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Doncic. There's the 3. That one is off. Tim Hardaway, he's been the guy making things happen for the Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tim Hardaway really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The offensive rebound. Jackson. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. Irving finds Green. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Bain, the pass to Smart. And Smart nails the triple.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And in last year's playoffs, Memphis falling to the Lakers in 6, RJ.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing season for the Grizzlies. They were the 2 seed, but injuries to Brandon Clark, injuries to Steven Adams, that just put them in a position that was not there for a postseason run.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
From deep, Morant. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
On the drive, Smart. Richard, if you think about Smart, he's such a dependable player at both ends of the floor.
Especially on the defensive end, he is a lockdown guy. When he won Defensive Player of the Year in 22, he was the first guard to do it in 26 years since Gary Payton. That tells you the type of impact he can have. But Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
And here's Green from the arc. Here's Doncic, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Irving, the pass to Green. And there's the drive. Here's Doncic, and the shot goes down. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
Aggressive take from Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. 3-point lead. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the shot's good.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Morant against Doncic. Outside, Green. Drives to the hoop, and it's hammered home by Green.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Now here's Smart. He's got 11. And it's Morant on the drive.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
46 seconds left in the third. Doncic passes to Green. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Green's got 13.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Adams with a screen on Doncic. Into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
He's all alone. Morant goes all the way to cap off the break.
Unstoppable full court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the bucket.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He was dominant this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Memphis trailing here. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the shot's good by Irving.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Jackson with a screen on Irving. Smart against Irving. Puts one up from 19. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
And the shot's good by Irving. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Puts the move on. Doncic throws it down.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Kennard on the wing for 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Kennard. Here's Doncic. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Bane against Doncic. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Lively. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. They get the rebound. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Great D that time from Bane.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And it's Morant off the drive.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. And he makes it. Doncic has got 26.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Lively. Kicks it to Doncic. And he converts the layup. 28 points for him.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Morant, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Jackson, pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Down low. Jackson can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
The 3 from Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving for three. No good. And here's Memphis now. 7-point differential. Fires from way outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's Smart on the wing. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, once again, Marcus Smart rises to the occasion and delivers us an absolute clutch bucket.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
And Greg, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. And it's Bane in at the 3.
Man, did you see John Morant fly through the air on that play?
Conley gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Smart. Launches a 3. And it's Morant missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
Now here's Edwards. Fires the 3. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Morant with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Conley. For the 3. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now here's Smart. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here is Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. They get it back. The kick out to Bane. Adams outside. Here's Morant. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Conley inside the line. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Morant scanning the floor. Shot from the low block. That one off the back iron and out. Timberwolves trail by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3-ball is good. 6 points for him.
And it's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Now here's Conley. Takes the 3. Shot on the wing. From outside the arc, Towns. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Smart.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
The shot from the low post is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The 3. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. And the 3 off target. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Smart. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Edwards drives in. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Smart. Here's Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And here's Conley outside. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns dishes to Gobert. Shoots over Adams. Conley with the 3.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Derrick Rose is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Williams. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. Offensive rebound. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Scooped up. Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backdoor.
Conley gets the bucket. Memphis leading by 9. Rose kicks to Williams. Here's Clark. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Clark's got his 2nd basket of the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. From deep, McDaniels finds Edwards. Fires the 3. They get it back. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Whether you box him out or not, Gobert has the length to make that play.
The kick out to Williams. Passes to Tillman. Back to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's stolen by Edwards. From the wing. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns. And that's an intentional foul. And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Left side Rose. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Pass to McLaughlin. And he lobs it up.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Kennard on the wing. Reed with the block. Here's Alexander Walker. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. A three-pointer, no good. Poked loose. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. ADA, thank you.
This is what happens when you give Nickeil Alexander-Walker the lane. Dunk.
Here's Kennard. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. Kennard's got 8.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Rose with the double team. Here's Alexander Walker. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker needs to keep hitting these mid-range J's.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
24 seconds left in the first half. Rose kicks to Kennard. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
Yeah, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Conley. A 3 from Morant. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Don't look now. John Morant is on one. Feels like everything is falling.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Conley inside the line. Towns the pass to Conley. They get it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Smart.
And it's the size and mobility of Town that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Morant against Conley. Gobert with the block.
An incredible defensive player. Gobert is always affecting shots.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Smart on the wing. McDaniels defending. Bain. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Clock at 6. Over Conley. And it's Morant missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Towns, the pass to Conley. Fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10+ seasons.
Kevin, joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis, Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent. I see him.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws good from Morant. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Out to Conley. Takes a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Conley's got 10 points.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Conley with it, outguarded by Smart. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart kicks to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. 12 points for Conley.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game.
Timeout.
Let me have this one.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. .124 left to play in the third. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
And McLaughlin gets it to go. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Kennard for 3. Clark kicks to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Back to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
The kick out to Anderson. Alexander Walker passes to McLaughlin. Anderson the screen. The putback. Rose with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Tillman in the corner. Kennard with it. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. Stolen away. One-on-one here. Here's Reed. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, the forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. And it's Adams in at center. Stolen by Smart. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
To the middle. Jackson kicks to Morant. Here's Smart out to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Shoots from 14. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And slam dunk by Smart.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Conley scanning the floor. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant passes to Smart. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Lets the three fly. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Morant.
Look at the vision from John Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
And yes, it's good.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Smart finds Jackson. Back to Smart. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Smart's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Morant with the bucket.
Pound for pound, Ja is one of the best interior scorers in the game.
Smart against Edwards. Launches it. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 26 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ed.
Morant against Conley. Kept alive. Here's Adams. Jackson has the open look. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. From the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Bain kicks to Smart. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Shoots. Adams. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers and also deadly in the clutch.
Jackson a screen on Conley. Now here's Morant for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Here's Morant. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
Edwards finds Towns. Can't connect from long distance.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
cliche, sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Green out there with Grant Williams, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. McDaniels finds Gobert. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Doncic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Doncic with the jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Green against Edwards. Green, the pass to Irving. Williams with it, defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, my goodness, Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Towns, that's good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
This one for 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Conley finds Towns. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And here's Edwards outside. Towns against Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Here's Doncic. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions. Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Minnesota has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. And it's powered home by Towns.
There There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And that one's good. Irving.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
From deep three-point land. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs, trailing by 2. Williams misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Edwards for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Irving, no good. Minnesota's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Floats one. Basket counts. Irving's got 5.
Guys, hard to guard that floater with Irving when he makes it at the speed with which he does.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. We've got... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Green. And it's Lively in at the center position. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The steal. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. It's Brown on the wing. Green covering. Goes up on the wing. Lively grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Minnesota's shooting around 44%. Not bad. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his first basket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Minnesota in the lead. Puts up a deep 3. And it's McLaughlin missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Alexander Walker. They grab their own miss. For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 14 points for the game. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Over to the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Brown with it. Green picks him up. Here's McLaughlin. The fader. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for Dallas, they're shooting the rock at 58%. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Reed. Anderson inside, working on Williams. Here's Reed. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And Irving gets it to go.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
McLaughlin pass to Brown. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Irving. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this one. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. There's 42 seconds left in the second period. Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Anderson finds Reed. Hammers the lob through.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Green against Anderson. Green, the pass to Kleba. Outside for Green. Outside Curry. Oh, swiped away. Tie game in Minnesota. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Hardaway. Outside Curry. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from three for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
From the top of the key, here's Gobert. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That one misses for Gobert. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Edwards has got 5.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Hardaway. Curry passes to Powell. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
McDaniels, that's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Mavericks. The lead is 2. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. Now, that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Curry, that's good.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's all tied up. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
For 3, Hardaway knocks down the long J.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Hardaway into the lane. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Hardaway's got 8 points.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Conley goes in, deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell, and a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. From deep three-point range, back to Conley. Clock at 6, the 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams from long range. Minnesota with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
24 seconds left in the 3rd. Now Conley. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here he goes. And here's Gobert from the arc. No luck on that one. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 4. And we'll have... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Grant Williams. And it's Lively in at the center position.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Towns finds McDaniels. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Here's Doncic. McDaniels with some nice D. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Shot is good by Edwards. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Irving for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. For 3, Conley. Towns controls the rebound and the putback. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Doncic. Here's Williams. Outside for Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Conley passes to McDaniels. It's tipped. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And here's Edwards. Driving inside.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Outside, Green. Doncic on the wing. A strong finish by Doncic.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Over Irving. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gobert no good. The Mavericks trailing. Irving with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the shot's good by Irving.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gobert inside. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Irving. And stolen by Edwards. In transition. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a one-point game. They get it back. Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, if you're the defense, right, you have to live with Rudy Gobert being the guy at the foul line in this moment. Tight game. Can he make them?
Here's Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Shot is good by Edwards.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Doncic passes to Irving. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. From deep, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there. Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
On the take, and it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, hard to think of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, be called upon to win a game for them.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Can they tie it? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
For us, I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now here's Morant. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic against Morant. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Now here's Williams. Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Smart, wide open, he fires. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Doncic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Smart. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Smart's got 6.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Lively. Irving with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Well, Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And it's Doncic missing. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Payne finds Smart. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Left side, Williams. Pass to Doncic. No good on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Here's Smart. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Williams. Doncic fires from way outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. He's got 8.
Wow. I don't know if anything's out of Doncic's range.
Jackson has the open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Right side, Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Morant with the bucket.
Not to be outstaged. Morant saying right back at you.
Doncic against Morant. On the wing, Irving. 6 points for him. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic outside. Unloads. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Bane. Outside for Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic from deep three-point land. Irving can't hit.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Bain. And Adams kicks to Morant. Driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
On its way from Irving for two. Dallas no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Man showing some terrific range. Smart's got 12 in the game.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Grizzlies as they dominate the last minutes. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. And it's Bain in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Rose passes to Kennard. Back to Rose. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Basket good.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Rose surveying the D. Inside, here's Clark. Pass to Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Here's Rose, drives to the hoop. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Out to Hardaway. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Clark. And Curry, here we go. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
The pass to Kennard. The tray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Curry attacking, and there it is for him.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Now Rose. Clark, a screen on Hardaway. Kennard for three. Second chance shot. Over Hardaway. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The shot's good from Kennard.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Curry's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kennard's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 11. Powell kicks to Curry. It's stolen by Rose. Kennard for three. Launches a three. Rose, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
It's good. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Bangs home the trifecta. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Tillman grabs the miss.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Shot's good by Kennard.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Curry with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Green dishes to Curry. Right side, Green. Can they get it? Can't capitalize inside. Pass to Kennard. With one on the clock. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects, but talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Grant Williams is out there with Green, and it's Lively in its center. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Now here's Morant for 3. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Smart against Irving. The dish to Doncic. Irving attacking, down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Lively. Williams for 3. Tries again. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a 3. Stolen by Smart. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Passes it to Green. That one goes. Count it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Rocket 2, and the rejection by Morant. On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Doncic.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
Morant kicks to Smart. Back to Morant. Left side, Smart. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Smart's got 15 points.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Irving. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Morant passes to Smart. They grab their own miss. Adams finds Smart. Shoots the three. The Mavericks pull it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Lively. Here's Irving. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Staying aggressive, that helps Kyrie in every aspect of his offensive game.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving drives in. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Morant with it. 11 points in the game. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Jackson kicks to Morant. This one for 3. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Morant. Smart's got 18 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Doncic dishes to Irving. Shoots it up. No good off the back of the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And a wide open look for Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Doncic.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that.
And so it's Memphis in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bane. And it's Kennard in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. From deep three-point land, offensive rebound, the kick out to Bane. And here's Kennard. Back to Bane. 5 on the clock. Yes, that goes in.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Doncic against Kennard. Lays it up off the glass.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Jackson passes to Kennard.
Hey, yo, right here.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Cans it from downtown. Kennard's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Doncic kicks to Green. Here's Lively. The kick out to Williams. There's the pass to Green. Back to Williams. Here's the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Smart. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 22. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
From deep three-point land. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Irving against Smart. Doncic outside. Wide open look. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Kennard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Kennard's got 35 in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The 3 for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Left side, Smart. The 3. And Lively pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one from long range.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Outside, Smart. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Jay, this league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. Here's Conley. And it's powered home by Towns.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Morant looking for an opening. Second chance effort. And Gobert with a block. And he recovers it. Adams, the pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Jackson finds Morant. Over Conley. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Now here's Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And he gets that one.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
Gobert against Adams. Gobert no good.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And here's Adams. Outside for Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
For 3, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Jackson finds Bane. Pulls it. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Towns has got room. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Shakes him. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. Second chance shot. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. Pass to Bane. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Here we go. Towns for 3. McDaniels. It's good on the putback.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Outside Morant from outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns up top. And that one's good.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
Smart for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. It's Edwards with a drive.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
From deep, Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing in spot. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
We've got Brandon Clark. Derrick Rose is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. So it's the Grizzlies now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Fires from deep. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Kennard outside. Pass to Williams. Clark outside. Clark with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Blocked! And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Rose grabs the board.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen. And here comes the break. Ahead. The finish. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Kennard with the rebound. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. From the arc. And he stays with it. Pass to Williams. Kennard on the wing. This one for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Now Anderson. No points yet. Lets it go from deep. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Here's Clark. Driving in. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. Anderson for 3. Buries it from 3. Anderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Kennard on the wing. Tillman with a screen. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Rose. And it's McLaughlin missing.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to Clark. There's the 3. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Kennard outside. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Kennard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
And the basket by Brown.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Kennard outside. Pass to Tillman. Now here's Kennard. 12 points for him. Reed with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Smart passes to Bane. Over Gobert. McDaniels with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
You have to admit, Richard, you know, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You love them because these guys help decide games in big ways. Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
From deep, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Bane, the pass to Smart. Outside Morant. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. From downtown. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
For 3, Conley. Drills it from deep. Conley's got 9.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
From deep 3-point land. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Morant.
Mike Conley goes personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
From deep, Conley. Stolen by Jackson. Kennard with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jacks up a three. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Minnesota has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Oh, got that one up quick. Conley's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Inside. Outside for Moran. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Conley. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Towns. Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the line. And there's Towns on the assist from Edwards. And it's now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-5 run. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley passes to McDaniels. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And Kennard with the three. Kennard's got 15. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
The three from Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
Oh, there's another three. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Morant finds Kennard. And here's Adams. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Kennard. Puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Edwards looking for an opening. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. And it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Smart missing. Smart against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Count it.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
That ties the game. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Kennard passes to Adams. Here's Jackson. Pass to Morant. Tipped. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Smart. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run to take the lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And so Moran will bring it up for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Morant, he takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Conley finds Edwards. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Kennard can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And Minnesota calls time here. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Yep, that one's good.
He's played in so many big games in his career. Marcus Smart is locked in for that big moment.
Here's McLaughlin. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Up again. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Smart. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, what a way to get the big bucket. With the size advantage, there's no stopping that.
Here's the 3. It's kept alive. Reed's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Here's McLaughlin, pounded by Morant. And it's McLaughlin missing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. Oh, once again, Marcus Smart rises to the occasion and delivers. It's an absolute clutch bucket.
Reed for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Smart against Edwards. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Outside Morant. Smart for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Morant, the pass to Smart. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. What a performance. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is